Hello, everyone. My name is Emmanuel Mara. I'm extremely excited for this training today that we have, and I'm very thankful you came on here. Before I get into everything, just want to explain a little bit of what my company does. I'm the CEO of Let's Go Advertising. We work with business owners all across the country, from small business owners all the way to companies like Ford, bigger companies on their Facebook advertising. And today I just kind of want to talk about how we're helping local and national non-techie business owners crush their competition by selling more of their services and becoming the authority in their space by using Facebook and Instagram advertising. So this is the accelerator effect. And what is the accelerator effect? When you put your foot in the gas in your company, the car moves forward. Very simple. Most business owners, they honestly don't know where the car is going when they put their foot on the gas. And the truth for most is that a lot of business owners experiment, get their hopes up, and they're kind of, especially when it comes to advertising, they're really dealing with the unknown. They're just kind of throwing money at the wall and hoping that some of their advertising works. And it's a lot like if you're driving a car and you don't have Google Maps. You don't know where you're going. And so really only the coaches, consultants, and business owners that have a predictable advertising system for tracking and closing new customers can actually know where they're going when they put their foot on the gas. All right, so you see a picture of me, and my goal here is to help our clients generate an overflow of customers every single month on demand by using a advertising system that brings business in and fills up their calendar, gets them appointments, gets them calls, gets them bookings. So I'm going to share with you also biggest mistakes that business owners are making when it comes to getting quality customers from their advertising efforts. The two things I've seen with business owners that are making 7-figure and 8-figure profits that they actually have present in their business, that the people that are struggling to get by, kind of just hustling to get by, have. And the differences between both the rainmakers and the people that are kind of just operating a business. And also, I'm going to teach you a system, a 4-step system that has generated leads and clients, and how you start putting this to work right now after this training. So this is me. You can see me here. I was in New York City not too long ago. This is the real Brad Lea. If you're in the business community, he runs Lightspeed Virtual Training, and I was out there about a month ago, and I was just working kind of with them. So I've been able to meet some of the best people in this industry. This is Frank Kern. I actually was partnered up with Frank Kern a while back. And so now I've spent a lot of my time traveling, and just so you know, guys, this is showing kind of my cool experiences, but I come from a very small city, very humble beginnings. And so, using this form of advertising has allowed me to have the opportunities that I have today, and be able to meet some of the people that I have been able to meet today. So if you're a business owner looking for a predictable system, you want to generate more customers on demand, you want to grow your business, you want to explode your business, you're in the right place. So these are the top 3 business categories I work with. I work with people selling information products, software, mainly product businesses. I also work with local businesses like Ford Motor Company, businesses that sell security systems, restaurants, mom and pops. And then I also work with marketing agencies, lawyers, real estate agents, financial advisors, a little variety of both. But the cool thing about this training is a lot of the faults and pitfalls will be for each different business type. A lot of things that these business owners make mistakes with. This is a client here, Jonathan Frost, JD Frost and Company. You may know him. Even basically, he admits that he's kind of gone from an operator, someone that was, kind of trying to be in every single part of her business, to a rainmaker, a guy that's dominating every accountant in his space. He has predictable revenue streams that continue to pour in every month, and they do 3.6 million a year in annual revenue for the business, and I expect that to keep growing. This is another client, Billy Bauman, from the Arate Group. It went from a startup to absolutely crushing the manufacturing space, has predictable monthly income coming in every single month, and I expect them to be at 7-figure flat in no time. And then this is another client that we have, Terry Thayer. He basically sells these retreats out every single year that he has. They're not cheap either. They're $6,000 tickets to a real estate investing seminar in September. And he works with internet marketers to help them explode their businesses and cultivate an audience as well. So what does a predictable system for our clients look like? It looks like targeting customers who are ready to buy. It looks like being able to work with people at any budget, and it's based on results. I'm sure that you've noticed that people fall into one of two categories. They're either the grinders, the people who kind of make some money sometimes, but it's a lot of up and down. It's a lot of one day they're doing really well, the next day they're frantic, struggling. They spend a lot of time, don't make a lot of money overall in the long picture. They're turning their wheels, spinning their wheels, kind of on a cycle of ups and downs, but mainly just spending way too much money and don't really have the systems in place that they need, compared to the rainmakers who have the systems in place. They're crushing the marketplace. They keep making more money. They keep going up. They're building wealth, and they're spending less time doing so. So what is it really that allows what's the differentiator between the rainmakers and the average business owner that is going up and down, up and down, up and down, or even someone that is in a full-time job and struggling to kind of pay their bills? And what I've realized that the difference is between the business owners that are dominating their industry, the ones that are consistent, the ones that keep going up, the things that they have in common compared to the grinders, compared to possibly people that are starting out in business, or maybe they've been in business for a while, they're just always stressed, or even someone that is at a full-time job and just can't seem to get that business off the ground. The truth is this, right? Truth is if you have the things I'm about to talk about intact, you'll have an easy and predictable way to get to where you want to go. And really the best way I can kind of describe this, just to give you a visual example, is kind of how the Wright brothers invented the world's first airplane, right? 1903, the race was on to invent the world's first airplane. Here you go. This is kind of what they started with in the beginning. Okay. And it was a huge fail. All right. Now they took a different approach here, and really what they did, while the whole world was obsessed over engines, the Wright brothers actually looked at the plane's aerodynamics and wings, and they focused on the plane that could glide without an engine first, and then strapped an engine to it later. And it was a success, right? They did it differently than everyone else. And so I kind of want that to sink in with you and really think about it, because honestly, it's exactly what people in the internet marketing industry are. It's the opposite of what people are feeding you these days. Especially in the internet advertising world, you start to see that we're repeating the history of the engine obsession, right? Most business owners are either obsessed with old school advertising, and honestly, they ignore the trackable systems that convert paid traffic into long-term customers, or they just don't know how to use tracking at all within the new school systems that we have with Facebook advertising, Instagram advertising, and even YouTube advertising. Most business owners are obsessed and frenzy over the way they've been doing things for years, while people that are actually using Facebook and Instagram advertising are taking their lunch meat. But in reality, all they're doing is strapping a larger and larger, more complex engine to a fundamentally flawed plane. And what I mean by that is business owners continue to invest more into TV, billboards, and different forms of advertising that people aren't using these days. And they shrink up when it comes to digital advertising and are a lot more speculative of the new school way of things, when those that are actually using digital advertising are crushing the business owners that are using old school advertising with less money invested. So I told you, the things that the Rainmakers have in common that the Grinders really don't. And these are the two things you need. You need high quality converting and targeted traffic, and you need a system that will turn that traffic into high paying clients that keeps those clients coming back. And this is really what it comes down to. If you can't pay money to acquire a new customer and client, then you don't have a business. Now let's get down to business here and show you how you can get this system that I'm talking about. That'll generate long-term customers and clients starting today, starting now. There's really only two things that matter. Like I said, new traffic and your sales process to convert that traffic. If you're not making the money you want, let me ask you this. How many strategy sessions did you have with new customers in the last 7 days? And if you didn't have any customers come to you, let me ask you this. What did you do in the last 7 days to try and generate new business? Interesting, right? You see, in business, it's very easy to get distracted by all these new shiny objects, chatbots, email automation blast, all these different groups that you could be a part of, courses, etc. But what people don't really realize is that all you need is to generate appointments and have people come to you for your services and scheduling appointments with you every week. If you have people on the calendar and you have appointments, then you're in business. And the Rainmakers in the business game, the people that really crush everyone else, they have a system for generating clients, and they know the numbers down to the dollar. And the key metrics that they look at is the cost to generate a strategy session, or the cost to generate an appointment, the cost to generate a call, depending on what type of business you're in, and the cost to actually acquire a client. And if you've ever seen your calendar kind of look like this business-wise when it comes to appointment, don't feel like you're the only person, because a lot of people have this within their calendar, right? And so what I've realized is that the idea is that you want to take money, invest it in advertising, but the idea is not to just put money into advertising and not getting anything out. You want to put advertising dollars into your system so that you generate the most important thing, which is calls, appointments, and filling up your calendar. And so this is really what a lot of business owners look like when they're advertising. They're just testing things out, right? They're putting advertising dollars into different avenues, and they're almost kind of trying to pull a rabbit out of a hat, or even honestly try to move a big rock that they don't know where they're really going with the rock. The rock's pushing against them, meaning the advertising's eating up their dollars, and it just continues to get worse until this guy right here, he's going to fall. He can't keep pushing this rock. And that's what happens with a lot of business owners in advertising. They get crushed. Now, this is what more of it's supposed to look like, right? You put money in, okay? That money results to them scheduling appointments. The money results in you getting calls, you getting leads, you getting opportunities, which results in you making more money. Okay? So this system that I'm talking about, it's really all about having the right traffic, having the right message. And we do this by calling out to your ideal client, speaking to his or her pain point in rich, vivid detail that makes them feel like we tore a page out of his own personal diary. We speak to their problems. We speak to what they're trying to get towards, right? And then we also make them consciously believe that we have the answer to their problem. And once we get their attention, we prove that we can solve the problem by solving part of the problem for free via short video through Facebook advertising or Instagram or YouTube advertising with a specific message to get them engaged in your content, along with offers or conversion-based advertising, presenting very specific things to that ideal client. And we ask them to reach out if they would like additional help to work with us. And really what this results in is people coming to us, okay? People wanting to work with us and building long-term customers and clients every single month. The best part about it, you will actually know down to the dollar and day how your business and marketing efforts will perform. You finally have that accelerator pedal that moves your business forward when you want it to. And this is really kind of your options here, right? So, we've got to figure out the message, marketing, the market, the targeting, the media, the system, which we've been able to do with our clients. We've been able to crack the code, okay? And you have to have the right system, or else if one thing's off, if the messaging's off, if the targeting's off, the system's not going to work. Now, this is kind of the way a lot of business owners do it, or a lot of people that look at internet advertising, they kind of think, look, I could do it myself. I know how to do this. I got it figured out. They try a bunch of different combinations, and sometimes they get the get the right combination, but at what cost, right? And honestly, after trying 10,000 different combinations, your lock may look like this or it may not. So honestly, who else here wants that system? Who else wants to know that they're going to spend money on advertising, and when they spend money on advertising, they're going to get in front of the right person. They're going to be serving the right people, and they're going to be getting long-term clients every single month. So this is what a lot of business owners do once they start working with us. They generate more high-ticket or more high-value leads, okay? They increase their fees, we reduce their workload, and they attract more high-paying clients because they become more valuable to their market. So this could be you, right? This was guys like Jonathan Frost. This was guys like Billy Bowman. This was like when I worked with Ford. These type of clients are my dream clients. The guys that, I help take to the next level. I help grow their business. We help grow each other's business. We do business with each other. So my question is, hopefully, are you next? And let me first say that before I say, are you next? There's really three types of clients we're looking to take on. We're trying to take on clients that want more opportunities. They want to grow their business. They want more high-paying clients, and they want more money from each customer, okay? And this is really what the process looks like, right? I mean, like I said, we work with business owners, coaches, consultants, authors, experts. Maybe you sell an info product, you sell consulting, and really not only that, but if you know you're good at what you do and you believe you can go online and crush the marketplace using this type of advertising, and you truly like helping people, then we're the right fit, right? This is more for business owners that are established, that do have an online process, okay? Because once you take that offline process, we're able to move that to a digital form. Let me just say who it's not for, right? It's not for people that aren't trying to grow their business. It's not for excuse makers, people that are trying to blame everything on other people. It's not for people that are stuck kind of contemplating, thinking about everything. This is for people that know that Facebook advertising is something they need to be doing, and they're just looking for the right person to do it with. And here's the truth, guys. The better fit you are, the better the results. I want to win. I want you guys to win. I want me to win. And that's how we all build this economy and grow together. So I want to offer you a customized strategy session, a non-pressure strategy session, by the way, where we really diagnose your business, understand more about you, and how we could figure out the fastest way possible as far as how you can grow your business in the fastest way possible while getting long-term results, regardless of you work with me or not. So I do want to say this, I am going to leave some time open on my calendar to work with you guys. But I normally do fill up every week with clients, new business opportunities. So all I'm asking is that, after you see this video, don't prolong it. Get in there and get a call scheduled, because we do fill up. We do get busy over here. So apply now to see if you qualify. Fill out the questionnaire. If you like what you see, if you think that this may be a good fit, this may be a new source of advertising for you, I'd love to get on the phone and talk with you. Take care.